Welcome back to today's NBA pick video play for April 17th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 2 matchup here between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. Milwaukee trying to even up the series, pick one off here in Boston before going back to their home court. Not going to be easy by any means, but certainly this is one of those series we expected to be highly competitive, maybe even going 7 games. We liked Milwaukee with the points in Game 1, and although they played Boston even through 4 quarters, came up just short in overtime, losing to the Celtics by a final of 107-113. So the Bucks know they can hang right now with this Boston team who's not playing at full strength. In this one, we're going to give our value on where we feel the better bet is on the over-under. Currently, the total at a relatively low number, 197.5 points, and certainly much lower than the other totals that we're seeing on the board here today in the NBA playoffs, with that Wizards-Raptors game with a total of 215 points and the Pelicans-Trailblazers at 214. So with this one at about 197.5, significantly less than those, but not a big surprise when you consider the Boston Celtics a team that doesn't mind playing out of the half court. They've been a defensive-oriented group all year. They lean on their efficient half-court scoring and really try to implement a slower tempo of play, especially without a guy like Kyrie Irving out there for Boston. So the Celtics going to continue to try to slow things down in this series. If we look back in Game 1, through 4 quarters of action, the final was 99-99. So we take that. That would have hit the over in this scenario, and then going into overtime with a final of 113-107, going well over with a total of 220 points. But even during regulation, would have hit the over in this scenario. Milwaukee going to be doing everything they can to try to pick up a win here today. The spread's actually shrunk in Game 1. They were about 4-point dogs. Now they're about 2.5-point dogs coming to this one. Maybe Boston gets a little complacent after picking up that important Game 1 win here. It's just human nature to maybe not try quite as hard or come in quite as focused when you have a lead on your opponent. We also wouldn't be extremely surprised to see Milwaukee maybe implement a little bit more tempo in this matchup to try to get Boston a little uncomfortable. The Bucks averaging about 106.5 points this year. That's 106.5 compared to the Celtics, who are at 104 points per game. You just add up what these two teams averaged offensively throughout the regular season, and you get about 210 to 211 points, which is, of course, considerably higher than the total that we're seeing for today's matchup. But also, you don't necessarily rank Boston quite as well, given the fact that their leading scorer, Kyrie Irving, who's averaging over 24 points per game, is out for this one. But when we take everything into consideration, we feel like in what could be a competitive matchup and maybe go into another overtime, we feel like the over is going to be the better value play in this one, just given the fact that the total is just so relatively low in this matchup at 197.5. So again, siding with the over here as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in. We hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.